It was a Tuesday. Just another Tuesday. The kind of day where nothing special is meant to happen. Until it does. My name is Sarah, and I was married to my high school sweetheart, or at least that's what the world saw. Behind the pretty pictures and the couple's dinner parties, was a truth I refused to look in the eye. Until it looked back at me, through the screen of his unlocked phone. Her name is Emily. We met in kindergarten. She once saved me from a bully, gave me half her cookie, and I decided she was my person. We'd been inseparable ever since. She knew my secrets, my dreams, my crushes, and eventually, my husband. He and we started dating at 19. It felt like a dare. A college party. A half-drunk proposal 2 years later. We were too young to marry. Too unsure to promise forever. But we did it anyway. They say marriage is about compromise. Ours was about pretending. Pretending we were in love. Pretending we had a future. Pretending I didn't feel the distance in every silence. He was always somewhere else. In his head, at work, in a bar with friends. Anywhere but with me. And I was the one holding it together. Decorating the house. Texting his mom. Laughing at parties. Because I wanted it to work. Because I was scared to be alone. Because I thought love was earned through effort. I scrolled through his phone while he was in the shower. I wasn't even suspicious. It was just a reflex. But what I found wasn't a message. It was years of messages. Hundreds. Maybe thousands. All from her. Emily. Photos. Jokes. Memories. Secrets. Words I never got from him. And then it hit me. The reason he never loved me was because he had already chosen her. I didn't confront him right away. I made dinner. We watched Netflix. I kissed him goodnight. I needed one more day. One more moment to pretend I still had control. To mourn the woman who believed she had a marriage. That night, I sat in the bathtub, clothes on, water running. I cried without a sound. Because sometimes heartbreak is too old to scream. It just aches. The next morning, I packed a suitcase. I left a note on the table. It didn't say much. You never loved me. But I finally do. I moved into a small apartment on the edge of the city. No fancy couch. No shared closet. Just me. And for the first time in years, silence felt like peace. I started waking up early. Making my own coffee. Walking barefoot in the grass. I bought a bike. I learned to cook for one. I took myself to the movies and cried in the back row. And slowly, I started to remember who I was before I spent my life being half of something broken. He texted. Then he called. Then she did. I didn't answer. Because what do you say to people who took everything soft in you and used it for firewood? Let them sit in the house they built. I had already burned mine to the ground. And I was planting flowers in the ashes. I cut my hair. Not for fashion. For freedom. I started lifting weights. Not to be pretty. To be strong. I got a tattoo on my ribs. 3 small words. Finally, me. Because that's who I found. Not a wife. Not a victim. Not a placeholder. But a woman who could love herself better than anyone else ever had. I traveled. Santorini. Kyoto. South Africa. Places I had only seen in calendars. I watched sunsets with wine in hand. Made friends in hostels. Wrote poems on cafe napkins. And one night, in a quiet beach bar, a stranger told me, "You look like someone who knows how to breathe." He had no idea how long I had been drowning. This story isn't about betrayal. It's about becoming. Because sometimes, it takes losing the wrong people to finally find the right version of yourself. So if you're sitting in a marriage that feels like a quiet death, if your best friend holds your secrets and your pain, if you're tired of being the glue that holds nothing real together, let go. You are not broken. You are buried. Dig. Climb. Rise. Because the best love story you'll ever have is the one you write after they leave. And trust me, it will be beautiful.